1851, for the first time ever, consumers could sample flavors that weren't derived from agriculture, but instead synthesized in chemical laboratories. Today, many of the most recognizable food brands in the world have relied on modern-day artificial elements to manufacture their goods at significantly cheaper overhead. But at what cost to the consumer?
A lot of companies still use artificial flavors and colors. Trans fat is one of the more common, especially in baking. High fructose corn syrup is also very common. In the past, when you're shipping products further and keeping a longer shelf life, those ingredients helped you. Now, they're not contributing much for taste or for product other than appearance. The real ingredients enhance flavor and deliver better flavor profiles, aromas, textures than artificial.
Since the term was coined in the late 90s, challenger brands have become a more visible, disruptive presence in the traditional market. As neither an industry leader nor a small niche, challenger brands can attain success and a loyal consumer base through a more thoughtful approach, taking a stance on core beliefs and bringing change to an industry by making us question what we thought we knew and liked.
In food, challenger brands are more important than any other industry. Consumer needs are so different, and I think as a challenger brand, you can pick a group of individuals that you can really focus on and meet their needs specifically, so you're not some big generic food company, and I think that's really important.
Gone are the days where the big manufacturers are telling consumers what they need. Consumers feel that the big manufacturers really aren't listening to them. As a challenger brand, we really want to celebrate consumers' individuality. They really want to join in with a brand that shares their values. They're reading labels more, they're more aware of what they're putting in their bodies and on their bodies. It's really important as a challenger brand that we meet those consumers' needs.
"100 years after the advent of artificial flavoring, two young Dutch brothers set out to open their first bakery in Hamilton, Ontario in 1951. After 5 years of dedicated baking and countless hours of hard work, a Canadian grocery chain agreed to carry their cookies, and the first incarnation of Voortman Bakery was born.
Harry and Bill Voortman emigrated to North America in the early 1950s, and they came from a multi-generational baking heritage. And when they came to North America, they knew they wanted to build their new life on the skills that they developed in the old world. They started in a kitchen in an apartment and ran the product up and down the street to individual grocery stores, convincing those retailers of the quality of their product, getting them to try it, and then getting it in front of the consumers. And they built it one store at a time and one cookie at a time. And Harry Voortman had a passion for his product. He walked the plant in every day. He talked to the bakers every day. And in fact, to this day, he still does that. And we believe that's been a secret to the organization's success. The Voortman Company took trans fats out of the product roughly 14 years ago, before it was even a consumer conversation. And Harry did that on principle. He believed it was the right thing to do, that if people were going to enjoy his cookies, they shouldn't have to be concerned with trans fats, and he shouldn't be contributing to any health issues. That's how we were going to bring the company forward, by committing ourselves to further advancing the quality, the integrity, the food value of Voortman cookies.
Fully embracing the mantle and responsibility of an influential challenger brand, Voortman Bakery is proving that adapting to consumer desire for healthier, more natural snacks doesn't have to sacrifice taste.
All natural ingredients can be more costly, but they just make a better product. And it's really what we want to deliver to consumers and their families.
There are a couple things that surprise people when they visit our bakery. Is one, that there actually are real bakers there, but also the tenure of these people. They've been with the company for generations. They have a passion for the company's and values and the work that we do to give the consumer the highest quality. It's not common today in business that you see people who make lifetime careers of individual companies, but it's incredibly common at the Voortman organization.
With an emphasis on taste, quality, and passion for their craft, Voortman Bakery is always striving to reinvent themselves. From the classic windmill cookies to a constantly changing seasonal lineup of wafers, staying connected with the consumers while staying true to their values drives innovation.
We make wafers, which are very unique, and we make them with fresh fruit. So, you open a package of strawberry wafers and they're made with real strawberries, and you can just smell the strawberry flavor coming out of the packaging. We have a great holiday program that consumers really look forward to during the Christmas season with a holiday offering. And then we also have a whole sugar-free line. So we really offer a great variety of products for our consumers. We're on social media and we're very actively communicating with our consumers. We talk to hundreds of consumers a day via telephone, on the web, on social media, and we really listen to them. In fact, we've done some product reformulation based on their input.
Pretty neat to be part of a company that's been around for that long. And in a pretty cool category, right? You're giving people cookies. It's a great category to be in. You just make people happy. Making people happy is a pretty fantastic thing to do every day.
It's a great place to work, and as you stay on trend and on top of things, it just makes you feel you're more and more part of the success of an organization.
What makes me the most proud of Voortman is the ability of the company over time to be rooted in values, rooted into a belief system about what we're going to do for the consumers, but to keep it contemporary, to keep our propositions, our formulations consistent with what consumers are looking for today, but again, grounded in a passionate belief that over the long haul, quality wins.
Voortman Bakery. Real ingredients, really delicious. For more information and a full product line, visit Voortman.com.